welcome to this episode of Backyard Fitness and Stuff. I'm your host Wyatt, WN, YouTube rapper, YouTube actor, cosplay nerd, overall enthusiast of a lot of things, HEB employee. This is my variety channel, and that's me. And today we're going to be doing a bar breakdown. I'm going to be breaking down my HEB rap, Here Everything Is Better, for multiple reasons. One, I actually was very surprised at how many people didn't know what HEB was. I posted in my rap group, hey guys, I dropped an HEB rap, and I can't tell you, just about everybody in there was like, what's an HEB? So this is going to be an explanation for the rap, and then also you'll get to kind of look into what it's like working retail, or more specifically working inside of a grocery store, or even more specifically working inside of an HEB. So let's get it. So without further ado, let's get started. So 3, 2, 1. Hello, Wyatt.
Yeah, you know I'm clocking, get it walking, red and white, what I'm rocking, facing, yeah, I'm stalking.
All right. So far in the song, what I've done is I've gone into work, I've clocked in, I have my uniform on. My uniform happens to be red and white, and I'm facing, I'm stalking. Whenever you're facing, you grab products that are on the shelf, you move them from the back to the front to make everything look nicer and make it more easy for the customer to reach. Stocking, pretty much the same thing, kind of a little bit different. Facing is whenever you're moving the things on the shelf, and then stocking is when you're actually stocking the shelf. So you probably just got a pallet in receiving or something, and you have brought it out on a six-wheeler or something, and you're taking the stuff off of the six-wheeler and you're stocking, but you're probably going to be facing too while you're doing that. They go together. 3, 2, 1.
People person when I'm talking, helping, yeah, we locked it, maintenance clean up when they drop in. Check the
people person when I'm talking, you got to have good people skills, got to be able to talk to people, got to be able to help them. I'm locked in. If they need to find something, just good customer service, you know. Maintenance clean up when they drop in. So, and then I go wet mop as an ad-lib. A lot of times you'll hear maintenance to an aisle over the intercom, and then they'll say wet mop cleanup, which is why I had the little ad-lib come in. Clean up when they drop in. They're cleaning whenever something gets dropped or broken. Or also, they could be cleaning up, like they cleaning up out here, you know that saying. Or they're cleaning up when they drop in, so they're cleaning an area, but they have to go to that area. They have to drop into that area.
yes, it's me for me, the MICs at HEB can mess.
Pause. There's a couple of acronyms there. BOB, bottom of basket. So when I say I'm checking BOB, that's checking bottom of basket. So that's items that are underneath the basket that a lot of times could get overlooked. Bottom of basket is essentially like one of the biggest ways that any grocery store is going to lose money, because it's just money walking out the door. Stuff that didn't get paid for, maybe not on purpose. You didn't mean to forget that it's down there, but if you're like bagging or if you're working the register together, you need to be sure to look at the bottom of the basket. MICs, that's another acronym. That's the managers that are in charge. That's the managers on duty at the time. If something happens that you can't handle, you give the MICs a call.
With these the best, with these card, then beat, not hard to see, they part in dreams, they part in dreams. People
card then beep, whenever stuff's getting scanned, not hard to see, the best with ease. Actually, HEB technically is the best because they got rated #1, like the #1 grocer. And take part in dreams, they actually have helped a lot of people in different instances. There was a kid and he really wanted to have his birthday at HEB, so like they made that happen, and then they do a lot of charity work as well. So take part in dreams.
I need, they feed, food bank, the need, other stores retreat, so we gonna take the lead. Nothing more Texas.
Again, we're the best, so essentially I'm HEB flexing right there. But also I said food bank, then eat. People that are in need, they feed. That is something that we actually do. They run a food bank every year where people, whenever they're getting their stuff, can pay for food to feed people in need. So they buy a couple of the food bank bags. 3, 2, 1.
And when it's time to check out, we got more open than 3 lanes here.
I would say this bar very notoriously, a lot of different grocery stores. We're not going to name names out here, but a lot of grocery stores, they only have like 3 lanes open, and you'll see long lines of people sitting there waiting forever. Nah, our front end, they are very quick to, if they start to see lines pile up, they're going to open up more lanes, get people from other departments to come and help bag if they need to. But they are very good at keeping as many lanes open as necessary, keeping an eye on it, and getting people out the door. 3, 2, 1.
Everything is better. Here, everything
that's
is
what
better.
HEB stands for.
Ain't like other stores, and this bakery, come get this bread.
Hey.
At the bakery, when it comes to groceries.
Come get this bread at the bakery. Bread is a term like, hey, I need to go, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we need to go make this bread. We need to go make this money. But then also, bread at the bakery, they make bread, chips, all kinds of other stuff over there, and it's fire. I actually got some bread. Oh, no. I got some tortillas today that they make over there, and some of the boar's head turkey in the deli. And I made me some roll-ups, and I dunked it in guac that they make in produce. So all the departments fed me today. 3, 2, 1.
We work the hardest. Come see what's up at the market. Nobody out here.
The meat market, everyone that works in there, absolute fire. Some very funny individuals that work in meat market. If you need something sliced, they'll cut it up for you whichever way that you want. They all know about every different cut of meat, and they can tell you exactly what it is, how to prepare it. They out here. And then I said no one works harder than grocery, and that could be actual grocery that works their butts off, or also like we're in the grocery industry.
You can do like we do. Come and get a fillet out in seafood. If you want some food.
All right, copy and paste almost from meat market to the fish market, seafood. Because you can get your fish cut up. They can cook it for you, steam stuff for you. I see them doing lobster, crawfish, and all kinds of other stuff. And then I say a bar here coming up soon about a fillet, because you can get stuff cut up over there. So my boy Cameron, who works in seafood, actually suggested this video. So if you want to thank Cameron, I'll put him in the description down below.
To perfection, come get a sample at Cooking Connection. Here, everything.
Hey, you can go get samples at Cooking Connection, and that's actually where I was working before all of this pandemic stuff happened. Due to the virus that's going around, samples are a no-go right now, so I've been getting really cross-trained, working in a lot of different departments. It's actually part of the reason that I was so motivated to make a HEB track, is because I was so proud of the way that we're handling the situation. Even the Terminator, like I said in the reaction, masterclass, I feel the exact same way. I feel like we've handled this better than any other grocery store, to be honest. Much more well-stocked, putting certain limits on particular items and making sure that everybody gets the stuff that they need in our area. That's part of the reason that I was motivated, and then I saw the other raps in the reaction. I was like, of course I have to. 3, 2, 1.
Here, everything is better.
Hey.
Here, everything is better. Yeah. PLAs be pushing, deli be cooking. We on the front end, others be looking.
So you've heard me bring up the front end and the deli, actually. I told you, which they can slice meat for you too, hams and whatnot. And they have a bunch of pre-sliced stuff that you can get outside that you can make sandwiches or put in your tortillas. PLAs, parking lot attendants. PLAs be pushing. They're pushing carts, but also they're pushing through. So, hey, we just got to keep on pushing. So, like the saying, but also what they're actually doing. Deli be cooking. Deli do be cooking. I actually know, because before I worked in Cooking Connection, for like a year and a half, I cooked the rotisserie chickens in the deli, or what I guess you would consider the cafe kitchen. But they do cook. There's turkeys, there's rotisserie chickens, there's all the meal simple stuff that they make and prepare in there. So, yeah. And then the front end is everybody on the front end. They're bagging and cashiering and stuff. But also, we're on the front end. Others are looking. So, like, you're gonna eat our dust. You know what I mean? We're on the front end, and that's where we're gonna stay. 3, 2, 1.
How we manage is with some savages.
How we manage this with some savages. Meaning the employees, we're just some savages. That's how we manage any and every situation. But then also, we have managers who are some savages. So, there's that bar. I shout out a lot of different departments and people and whatnot in the song, which is probably part of the appeal. 3, 2, 1.
I'll be shrinking out like some damages, value partner advantages, others.
All right, so y'all be shrinking out like some damages. We have things called symbols that are shrink guns, and it's for stuff that's out of date because we have to keep everything up to date and fresh and ready for the customers. And if it isn't and it's a no-go and you got to get rid of it, then you're gonna shrink it out, which means it's scanned and it's counted for. It's not just disappearing. And then valued partner advantages. We actually have partner card because they value us, but then it also helps us, gives us discounts on HEB products. So if there's something HEB related that works with the card, I can swipe the card before and get a percentage off of that. Also, though, it's just advantageous to be a valued partner of HEB. 3, 2, 1.
Be out and start watching vanishing, calling shenanigans. Best tell you.
Calling shenanigans on all these other unnamed stores, but they're out of stock. Out of stock meaning that their shelves are empty. They don't have what you're looking for. So calling shenanigans on that. This next one, backstock. Yes, backstock. Yeah, we stacking them. Backstock. Say you filled the shelves, right? And then you filled them as much as you could, but then there's still some product left in the boxes that has to go back in the fridge or wherever. That's your backstock, meaning whenever stuff starts to come off the shelves, now you use that backstock to put on the shelf to keep it stocked full. So
We stacking them, even our partners are rapping them. Be responding so quick to problems, even problems be like what's happening. Curbside order.
okay, even our partners out wrapping them. First of all, whenever stuff's coming in on pallets and stuff, it's wrapped. And also you have to wrap things like milk cartons and stuff. You have to wrap them in plastic. There's all kinds of other stuff, but also wrapping because I'm a partner and I'm out wrapping. So even our partners out wrap, even if, you know, other places had their wrappers representing their stores, even our partners are out wrapping them. And then respond to problems so fast, even problems be like, what's happening? That's part of what I was saying earlier about like responding to this type of issue, figuring it out day by day and having it handled, being on top of it. Doesn't matter whatever's getting thrown at us, we're figuring it out. So 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we keep track of them. We must be sure to be grabbing them. HEB the acronym here. Every.
So HEB, definitely the acronym. Here, everything is better. Curbside orders, keep track of them. You're going to see a bunch of blue shirts walking around with their carts that are going to have smiley faces or frowny faces on them. They have their orders that they have to keep track of, and they're usually keeping track of like anywhere up to like 12 people's orders at a time. So whenever you see one of them walking around, they're busy enough for like 12 people. So they got to keep track of them.
Here, everything is better. Here, everything is better. Yeah. What we reppin' is Texas. When we steppin', we flexin'. We never come second. Healthy living, a blessing.
All right. What we're repping is Texas. That's part of what I was talking about earlier. A lot of people surprised me and not knowing what HEB was, but the people that do know about it, they respond with, it's a Texas thing. We represent in Texas. A lot of pride for Texas, the state. And then you'll find the same in that there's a lot of pride for HEB. When we step in, we flexing, trying our best, trying hard, because if you ain't flexing, you ain't trying. And then healthy living, a blessing, meaning that, living healthy is a blessing, staying healthy is a blessing. But then also healthy living, we have a healthy living department that has like your supplements, your vitamins. You can bag up healthy nuts and your bangs and your drinks and stuff. Healthy living department. Healthy living, a blessing. 3, 2, 1.
The professional when checking what was you expecting, but the best collection in every aisle and section up.
What was you expecting besides this level of professionalism? And we have the best collection, as you can see, in every aisle and section. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm just telling it the way it is right there.
It's the the only direction. Texas is our backyard, like you know your fences. All respect is what you know you're getting.
All right, pause. This is one double entendre that I thought maybe a lot of people might not have gotten. First of all, though, before that, up is the only direction. So, hey, nowhere but up. We just gonna keep on the incline. We're not gonna fall off. Texas is our backyard, like you know your fences. Texas is where HEB is located, primarily. We're in other places, but primarily a Texas thing, like I was saying. But also we have Texas Backyard, which is another department. But also most people's fences are in their backyard or go around their backyard. But also, Texas is our backyard, like you know your fences. All respect is what you know you're getting. If you say that, it sounds like no offenses, like not going to get offended. All respect is what you know you're going to get. So I connected those lines. That was one I thought maybe some people might not have got. 3, 2, 1.
Hospitality is what we're obsessed in, I guess because there's no guessing, that's why.
Hospitality is what we're obsessed in, which it really is. We do our absolute best to make sure that everybody that comes into HEB just has a wonderful experience. I guess because there's no guessing, that's why here everything is better. Some other stores, you may or may not find something you need. There might be a lot of guesswork, but with HEB, 9 times out of 10, you're going to find exactly what you came in looking for. If you knew it was there, you're not going to have to guess whether or not it's going to be there for you. And then I finish it out with some here everything is better.
Here, everything is better. Here, everything is better. Yeah.
Fantastic. And to be honest, on the end there, I hit one of these, you know what I'm saying? But it's also like I'm scanning something. Beep. That's what was going through my mind anyway. If you like that or this or any of this, leave a like. If you dislike that or this or any of this, leave a dislike. Comment down below. Tell me what you thought. Did you learn something? Huh? Maybe about the bars or what HEB is all about? And until next time, backyard fitness and stuff.